Jaelen Smarts episode 2. In this episode, I'm going to be talking about how to make iOS look a little better, basically by using themes and different tweaks that are on Cydia. So if your iPhone is not already jailbroken, this obviously all requires a jailbroken iPhone. So yeah, 2 episodes in a row focusing all on iPhone stuff. But anyway, I took my phone out of its case just so that you could really focus on the phone or the OS itself instead of any cases or anything like that. But my lock screen, as you can see, is pretty different than the normal lock screen. It shows not only the time but also the weather, obviously. And besides that, it's pretty normal for the most part. So I'll go ahead and unlock my phone, and then I have this theme on here that's called Acon. At least I believe that's how you pronounce it. It's spelled Ayecon. And I also have auto dock. That's why my dock looks a bit different. And then if you can't tell at the top there, I don't have the normal like signal bars or Wi-Fi bars. I have these dots for my signal or service. So yeah, I'm about to show you guys all these different tweaks and where to get them from on Cydia. So if you like the way this theme looks, it changes a good amount of the icons for by SMS, for the normal messages app, which is somewhere around here, right there, YouTube, GPS phone. I mean, a lot of the icons have changed. But this is how to get all this stuff that makes iOS, to me, I think, look 10 times better. So the first thing I'm going to show you guys how to get is Icon. It's not called Acon. If you read the description, it actually says that. But Icon is in Big Boss, the repo. To get it's really easy. It's only $3, as you can see there, but I think it's worth it. But that's how you spell it, and you don't need to add any sources because again, it's under the Big Boss repo, so you should already have that. But it's called Icon, and I mean it comes with a ton of stuff, so I think it's easily worth $3. A ton of different icons, and it can be customized. Like, it's not just one giant theme that you turn on in Winterboard. It's actually like different parts of the theme that you can check on and off of what you want. So if I go to Winterboard right now, you can see all the different like little settings individually that you can tweak yourself. So I go to select themes, and then you can see all the different icon settings right here. So you can the UI, the status bar, the iPod app. I have most of that stuff turned on. There's certain stuff that I don't want on, like the lock screen. I don't really like the way it looks with icons, so I turn that off. But like right here, it says the phone. If I want to change that to black instead of blue, you can go ahead and see what that looks like in a minute here when my phone resprings. But there you go. I don't know if you can really tell much of a difference. I can't. I don't really know why, but I don't mind. The phone icon to me looks fun. Now for the lock screen that I use a tweak called Forecast. It's spelled exactly as Forecast. It's usually spelled. This is only $1 on Cydia, and I believe this is through Big Boss. I'm not. It's through Mod My Eye, actually. My bad. But yeah, I mean, you should probably already have that anyway. But if you don't, it's pretty easy to find that on Google or something. But anyway, it's on Mod My Eye, and Forecast is only $1. And like I was showing you guys in the beginning of the video, it basically does this to your lock screen. So I have the time and the date on the left side, and then in the middle it shows like the actual weather itself, what it looks like outside, and then your location, the high and the low, and the current temperature. Awesome. I know it seems like really simple, but I don't really use a dedicated like weather bug or any of like the dedicated weather apps on the App Store, because to me weather is pretty simple. You just really want to know like what it's actually going to be doing today, like sunny, cloudy, rainy, whatever, and then temperature. That's all I really care about the weather. And the 7-day forecasts are also cool. And speaking of 7-day forecasts, you can be like every time I wake up, I grab my phone, I look at what the weather is like, and depending on the weather is how I dress. So obviously I knew that probably don't want to be going out in shorts and a short sleeve shirt today. So this is just so much easier than finding your weather app or whatever and then waiting for that to load, rather than just pushing one button and seeing what your weather is straight from your lock screen, which is awesome. And there's a small refresh button right there, because I believe it is updated every like 15 minutes, I believe. And then if you scroll to the right or left, my bad, it'll show you the like 7-day forecast. So there you go for the rest of the week, up till Monday at least. I'm recording this on a Wednesday, but anyway, that's forecast for you. It's an awesome tweak that is, I think, easily worth $1. So yeah, go ahead and check that out on Cydia. Now signal dots, you can't see them because it's pretty much disabled when you go into Cydia, but throughout the rest of the OS you can. But it's called signal dots, and it makes your signal bars go into dots. So you'll have like 4 or 5 dots for your data, or not data, your cellular signal, and then on the right where your Wi-Fi usually is, you'll have up to, what is that, like 3 dots, I believe, maximum, 3 or 4, I can't really tell. But yeah, it just basically turns your signal bars into dots. So this is a free actual theme, so if you install this, they have different versions of it, but signal dots is on Mod My Eye as well, so you should already have that source in Cydia. And it's pretty easy. You just go into Winterboard and turn that on from there. But it's really easy, and again, that's what it gives you. I'm not too sure you can see. Yeah, so 3 dots means like full Wi-Fi, and then 4 means almost full bars and cellular data. I keep saying data, cellular signal. Now signal dots, you can't see them because it's pretty much disabled when you go into Cydia, but throughout the rest of the OS you can. But it's called signal dots, and it makes your signal bars go into dots. So you'll have like 4 or 5 dots for your data, or not data, your cellular signal, and then on the right where your Wi-Fi usually is, you'll have up to, what is that, like 3 dots, I believe, maximum, 3 or 4, I can't really tell. But yeah, it just basically turns your signal bars into dots. So this is a free actual theme, so if you install this, they have different versions of it, but signal dots is on Mod My Eye as well, so you should already have that source in Cydia. And it's pretty easy. You just go into Winterboard and turn that on from there. But it's really easy, and again, that's what it gives you. I'm not too sure you can see. Yeah, so 3 dots means like full Wi-Fi, and then 4 means almost full bars and cellular data. I keep saying data, cellular signal. Now the next tweak is called type status, and what this basically does is up in your status bar up at top, it'll put like the little icon that somebody is typing to you. Like, so if you're typing somebody over iMessage, and if they're currently typing, you know how you have the little typing icon in iMessage. You can kind of see it in this screenshot, if you can see what that arrow is pointing at. That's what it basically does. It's just a really little tiny tweak, but it just puts that, so if somebody's typing to you while you're outside of iMessage in a different app or whatever, you can see, oh, they're typing back, I can switch back to the Messages app now and see what they said. It also works for, like, if you charge your phone, or while you're charging your phone. I mean, it's kind of pointless because you obviously know you're charging your phone, but it'll have the little, like, lightning cable charging symbol up at top as well. So I mean, that's obviously not necessarily, none of this stuff is necessary, but this is just a cool tweak, and it's free as well. I would, to be quite honest, I wouldn't pay for this, but this is a free tweak under the Big Boss repo. But that is type status, one word. And the last thing that you can find on Cydia is called Auto Dock, and if you can't tell, it obviously changes your dock to basically the OS 10 style dock. So you can see the little lights under what you already have open and running at the time. And then it also, you can turn this setting on and off, but if you get a new notification, that app will bounce up and down until you open that up, just like it will do in OS 10 for some apps, that is. So that's really cool. You can turn that on and off, and there's a lot of different settings that you can tweak. So if I go there right now, not Auto Dock, I'm sorry, Active Dock, I don't know what I'm even saying right now, but yeah, anyway, you can set it to like what you want it to bounce to. So I have it set to constantly bounce when I get a new notification, on notification, on launch. So like if you're launching the application, it'll launch, or it'll bounce up and down. Or I have it set to just when I get a new notification on that, and then obviously there's the on and off switch at the top there. But anyway, yeah, that's called Active Dock. I'll go ahead and show you that now on Cydia. Apparently, I don't know how to talk. I think it's one word. Active Dock, yeah. Of course, there is the cracked version of it, like almost everything on Cydia, but it's $2 if you want to buy it outright. And it's on the Big Boss source. So yeah, that is Active Dock. I think it's, I mean, I guess it's worth $2. Honestly, I think it's probably worth about $1, but It's not that big of a difference if you want to pay for it, that is. And the last thing that I think makes iOS look really good, the cherry on top of all of this stuff, is the wallpaper. You might be wondering what wallpaper this is. Well, it's actually pretty simple. It's built into iOS. It's one of the default wallpapers that comes with your device. If you just go to wallpapers on your settings, the wallpaper that I'm using here is this one. I think that's it, or sorry, the one next to it, this one. So these two are very similar to each other, but I'm using this one right now, and I think that this looks fantastic to go with icon. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. And I know this is phone smarts, but for iPad users or tablet users, well, in this case iPad users, icon is also available on iPad, so that is awesome. And the wallpaper that I'm using in this case is also a Apple default one. It's not that hard to find. If you just go to settings, and then just go to wallpaper, and it's again, like I think it's like the last default one or second to last. There it is, and that's the wallpaper that I'm using on my iPad. But yeah, icon looks awesome on here as well. I'm also using Active Dock. That's also on here, as you can see. But yeah, so that's also just a tip for the iPad people out there as well. And this is also something I want to show you guys called Mountain Center. Or sorry, I swiped the completely wrong way, but it makes your notification center come out from the side here. And I just think that's much better than the top down. It only uses like a small fraction of your screen, but this takes over like the whole side, very similar to how it works on Mountain Lion on OS 10. But that's going to do it, guys. Thanks for watching Phone Smarts episode 2. Sorry for the weird lighting. It's smacking right off the top of the screens. But that's going to do it, guys. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe. Obviously, this channel is new, so it only has a few subscribers. But thanks for the awesome feedback on the first episode of Phone Smarts. That did pretty well. And let's hope that this does well as well. A lot of wells going on here. But let's see if we can get this video to, I'll lowball, maybe 10 likes. If we can get 10 likes, that would be awesome, and maybe will provoke a giveaway. So if we can get this video to 10 likes, we'll see about a giveaway coming up here in the very near future. But that's gonna do it, guys. So like this video, new text message coming in, by SMS if you're wondering what this window is. If you want to learn more about this and how to get that, go look back at episode 1 of Phone Smarts. But anyway, guys, so let's see if we can get those 10 likes. Please subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.